Welcome to BarbecuePitBoys.com. Today we're cooking up some eggplant parmesan at the pit, and it's real easy to do. All right, we've got some fresh tomatoes, just picked right out of the garden. Most of these aromas, and of course you want to use aroma for a good sauce. Now, you got to prepare the tomatoes, and it's real easy, right? You got to core them a bit. You've seen this done before. And anytime you can get fresh aromas rather than canned sauce, you definitely want to do it. Fresh garden tomatoes always make a better sauce. So if you can, use some fresh garden tomatoes. Again, we're just coring these. Easy to do. Take out top of the stem, get rid of it. And we're going to be making about 16 quarts of sauce, so we're going to need a lot of tomatoes. This is going to be good. Now, you're going to need a tomato processor or a strainer, and it separates the pulp from the juice, right? You've seen these before? Oh, yeah. And it's real easy to do. Garden fresh. Now, like I said, we're going to be making about 16 quarts of sauce, and this is going to take all day to do our eggplant parmesan. Now, after the processing, you're going to be left with some of the pulp. Don't throw it away. Just grab your fancy-ass pulpulator and blend the hell out of it. We're going to break it down. It's going to be like a tomato paste. You won't need a tomato paste for your sauce. You just use the pulp. Right? Just use the same machine the Vegematics use for their grass water, right? Or whatever. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A little salt and pepper, you got tomato juice. Now, if you've never made fresh eggplant parmesan before, you definitely got to check it out. Now, here's that pulp. It's almost thick as a paste. And it's going to go into our tomato juice. Now, of course, this sauce will work with your lasagna or your spaghetti. Use the tomato sauce for your favorite pasta. But today, of course, we're doing the eggplant parmesan. So we're going to start out with some garlic, put a little olive oil in our black iron pan, and here we've got thin sliced garlic with a good sized onion all chopped up. This smells good. And you want to saute it down just a little bit, not too much. Now here we've got some bay leaves. We're going to use about 4 in this. Now the amount of ingredients you're going to use will be determined about how much sauce you're making. All right. So you just watch this for technique and adjust the quantities. Now you're also going to need for this. We've got some fennel seed. We've got some dried basil. We've got some red pepper flake, some garlic powder, some salt, some black pepper. Just get it right into the hot oil, and this will release all those flavors. And here we're adding some sugar. You gotta have a little sugar in that sauce. Yeah. Easy enough, just like I said. Now we'll add it to our pot, right? Now we're using a cast iron pot. You don't want to use a cast iron pot unless it's well seasoned. You can use your stainless steel pot, your aluminum pot, whatever. But you can use a cast iron as long as it's well seasoned. Now here we have some fresh eggplant right out of the garden, and we're going to cut them into 1 inch thick, maybe a ½ inch thick. We're going to dip them in an egg wash. It's actually not a wash, it's just whipped up egg, and then into some breadcrumb. We got an Italian-style breadcrumb. It's got some flavor. Into the eggs, into the breadcrumb, and then into your pan. It's got a little olive oil, and we're going to brown them on both sides. A little bit on each side, just flip them. Are you getting hungry or what? Just fried eggplant and a sandwich like this sometimes is all you need. Oh yeah. Once you brown them, put them on a paper towel, and we need a bunch of them because we've got a big bacon pan to do. Yeah. Now, for our recipe, we're going to need some mushrooms and we're going to need some green bell pepper. Now, no sauce is complete without some red wine. It's about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours has gone by, and the sauce is reduced by at least a third, even more. Right? Sits on Mama's kitchen stove all day. Now here we're going to add some grated Parmesan. Maybe a couple cups. Again, it depends how much sauce you're making. Now let's put this all together in a bacon pan. You take your sauce, spread a little bit on the bottom of the pan, and then you add that fresh fried eggplant in a single layer. Then we've got some mozzarella cheese, right? Spread a good layer right on top. Just like Grandma's kitchen. Now again, like I said, we like to add some mushrooms and some fried bell pepper on there, so we're going to create a layer. This is optional, right? Many times it's not included, but this is the way we like it. Nothing like fresh garden green bell pepper, right? Yeah. Some more mozzarella cheese. And another layer of fried eggplant. I think you got this figured out by now, right? And I'd said it's real easy to do. You just got to take the time. Yeah. Now, add some more mozzarella cheese. Another layer of that sauce. Man, Mama mia. Yeah. Some more mozzarella cheese. You can keep this up all day. Depends how much you want in that pan. Yeah. Now we've got a wood-fired oven here, and we're going to throw it in the oven at about 375, 400 degrees, and it won't take long to cook. Yeah, I'd say it's ready. It's about maybe 40 minutes and bacon in there. Take a look at this. Oh. I say it's time to eat. Oh. We're gonna be eating good tonight, Martha. And so you don't fully go Vegematic on us, of course. We've got some Italian sausage. You gotta serve up some Italian sausage with your eggplant, right? Now, of course, we do apologize for eating in front of you like this, but we call this Pitmaster privilege.
My stomach just went to Memphis.
So the next time you're looking for a recipe for your pit, check out barbecuepitboys.com.